Hi there everyone, my name is Larnaca and I'm standing here on another mystical spot here in Cyprus, a Mediterranean island, 8000 BC old. Behind me you can see a very beautiful salt pan, which is in fact stretching quite a far way, all the way around this area that I'm showing you in the background, which is really quite close to the airport, the old airport that existed in Larnaca. And in the background here you can see a very beautiful pathway has been built that actually continues on through a bird aviary, which I really recommend visiting. We're a place where I've meditated before and had some very special insights. It's about a 3-kilometer walk. It goes all the way up to the very old water aqueducts that were built here many years ago, the area that is now called the Gamares. And in the background as well you can also see over here a mosque which homes the aunt of Muhammad, considered also a sacred pilgrimage site to visit for Muslims. And so this place here is called the Larnaca Salt Lake, and I thought you would really appreciate seeing this place because of course it's got quite a mystical, magical visual to it all, and it actually looks like a desert, but in fact is very dry, caked salt right on the earth, and sits quite well surrounded by some typical Cyprus fauna and flora. And the foliage here is actually quite close to the ground. It's mainly shrubbery. Every now and again you'll see a little cypress tree pops up with another, maybe a few trees, not many, and then again mainly this foliage. And so Cyprus has always called me in interesting ways to understand it, to discover it, and to learn more about this ancient land. And one thing I have discovered is that there's a lot that can be learned from the land itself. And here, as you've been seeing, this desert style appearance, I myself find this quite symbolic here, living in Cyprus, believing that in fact Cyprus is something to teach us about what we would learn if we were in some kind of desert landscape, I guess. Not quite the same as being in a desert as it was in old days, or as it might be in countries that are much more desert-like. But in Cyprus we do have a kind of toughness in the temperature, in the land growing seeds. There is a kind of self-reliance that I think Cyprus can teach us on the internal landscape. And a lot of people do visit this place, light workers, healers, people that are returning from their old homes or the countries that they've immigrated to, and find the adjustment quite difficult because it's a very intense climate, and we have flamingos arriving here on the Salt Lake twice a year, migrating in the winter months to Cyprus, which gives you an idea of how hot the temperature really is. And the fact that these birds are here, you can spot them little pink dots on the blue landscape in the background there. So Cyprus has always been visited by many different cultures, but the point today is just to understand that there is something very mystical about our arid spaces, our dry inner life. There's something about visiting that place and becoming friendly with your loneliness and with your desert in a desert that will eventually connect you to the eternal fountain of wisdom. I wish you the best. I hope to see you again, and if you like, come and visit us. We do retreats here in Cyprus. Bye bye.